Welcome everybody to another episode of Dice Time. I'm Paul,
And I'm Natalie.
and we are back again with another issue for you. I am playing Iceman today. Who are you playing, Natalie?
Spider-Man.
And you're playing Spider-Man because we're going against Rhino, who Spider-Man is chained to. So you have to play as Spider-Man, and you can't unlock him until you defeat Rhino. So we are playing against Rhino. So Iceman we've seen before because he's one that I like to play again. And you're playing Spider-Man today, so he's got some really cool cards. We'll see. Great power and great responsibility are fun cards that Spider-Man has. Can be very yeah. Lots of movement for Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
All right, Rhino. Rhino can hit really hard. So one of the things, I do have the updated version for Rhino. So his special setup is you set aside his master plan card with a move 0 on the in his deck, shuffle it, and then put that on top. So we did that. I've had it before before they put this special setup on there where he has a move 3 um, and bam, which his bams do damage when he for how many spaces he moves through. So he just like kills everybody in the first go, and then it just rinses and repeats over and over and over again, and you can just like lose the game right away with a couple of bad draws. So they put that in to fix that. So we'll go into the rest of his rules here. He has 5 health for 2 of us. So we'll go ahead and let me get a 5 out here. Forgot to do that. 5 out. Okay, so special rules. When a hero is KO'd, Rhino doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, give that hero a crisis token. If a hero has any crisis tokens, they must play their next card face down in the storyline. So you don't get any of the action symbols on there. So it can be really bad. But then you discard all your crisis tokens. So you still get the card before you, but you won't get your card essentially. His BAM. This is where he can just do a lot of damage. He deals damage to each hero in his location equal to the number of locations he entered this turn. Then move all damaged heroes 1 location clockwise. So if he moves 3 spaces and has a BAM, he does 3 damage to you. So he can just knock you out right away. If he moves 4 spaces and has a BAM, that's 4 damage. So it can be quite a lot. So we kind of want to plan around that a little bit. If one or more, so this is the overflow. If one or more civilians or thugs can't be added to a location, we draw another master plan card and put it face down in the storyline. Yeah. So we want to make sure that we don't let things overflow because it just makes him go faster and faster and faster. That's it for his special rule. He doesn't have like anything really complex. He just goes through his deck faster, he hits you hard, and he makes you play like less on his cards. So can be very punishing depending on how the cards go. So I'm hopeful it's not that bad. Okay, so we have 2 different kinds of threats that he has. He has 3 of each. One is called open field and one is called no cover. So we're going to start with the open field one. So open field is heroes that take damage in this location also get a crisis token. So if we ever take damage while we're in that location, those open fields, we get a crisis token. Then the other one is no cover. So heroes that end their turn in this location get a crisis token. So yeah, those can be really bad. And each of those just has 3 stars on them each. We have the normal 3 like objectives that we're working on trying to get. If you hang on just a second, one of my lights is kind of going crazy over here. I am going to.
It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it probably is annoying to people who are trying to watch that though. So I'm gonna try to adjust that quickly. Bear with me here as I mess with these lights. I'm going to just take this one out since this light bulb is being strange. All right. There we go. Got that back on there. No flashing. Just take that light bulb out of there. All right. Here we go. We're just going to get right into it now. I got to deal these out. And then we'll see where we go. So we got no cover, no cover, open field, no cover, open field, open field. So let's see where he goes starting at the top there. Oops. Got a 3. 1, 2, 3. So we start in an open field over here. So that's okay. It's not the one where if we stay here, we get a crisis token.
Yeah.
So I will accept that as we move on here. All right. So Rhino starts us off. As always, I guess we could draw cards. I have a punch. I have a wild. I have a move and a star. Those are my 3 cards.
Okay. I have double wild,
Ooh, that's a good start.
punch,
I like it.
and move punch.
Okay. All right. So Rhino goes first. We know what this card is. It's the move 0, so he just stays there. But he adds a thug and a civilian to each of the locations, his and the adjacent ones. So do you want to add a thug and a civilian to the one in front of you? So
We're
those
already overflowing.
not overflowing,
Uh-huh.
just all of those locations are full. So
Yep.
we're not gonna want to leave those there for too long. Alrighty, so that was it for his turn. So luckily, no damage or anything, no overflows yet, but we are close. So first turn, who's going first? You or me?
I'll go.
You go. You got a good hand there. I like it.
I got great power.
Oh, great power. That's the one that has a triple punch on it. And then for each thug that you defeat, with this special effect, you gain a star token. So that can be really good, especially if you're in a location that has 3 thugs in it. You can get 3 stars as well. It's very, very efficient card for sure. I don't know if we need it now. I mean, well, we can't really get to a place where we can use it very well right now. So
this is the only location with 3 thugs.
Yeah, and there's no thugs on this side of the board. There's only 2 there, 2 there. So that's probably not the card for right now, but
Not for right now.
So what are you thinking? Double wilds? Yeah, I mean, seems pretty good to start us off. I like it. All right, what do you want to do with your double wilds there?
I can either start the stars or I could rescue the civilians.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I'll do stars.
You can put the stars out. Got 2 over here. We'll put those 2 stars out over here. If I can flip it the right way. All right, and then we will go into my turn here, which is I will draw Iceman, Organic Ice Body. This is I cannot take damage until the beginning of my next turn. It's a move and a star. I don't know. Open field over there. No cover over there. Part of it. I think I'm just gonna play my wild right now. Or should I do a move and a star? I don't know. Let's just do a move and a star for you, because that'll be helpful. I don't know that I'm gonna use it. No, maybe I'm gonna be more efficient. A little more efficient with what's going on here. Just a wild. So I got 1 wild. I'm gonna take care of your card here.
Now I have a 6.
I you know what? I am going back. I'm gonna do the move and the star. As much as I want to stay there, I think it's probably better if I move a little bit and give you the opportunity to move a little bit. So 1 star there. I have 2 wilds, and I have a move. Heroes that take damage in this location. Well, I don't know. Or maybe, you know what? I'm going back. I'm sorry. I'm going back. I am gonna leave your 2 stars here, So I'm very indecisive with what I'm doing here. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to the one that heroes ending their turn here have to take a crisis token. So I'm gonna move over there, and then I'm gonna spend the star and your 2 wilds to go ahead and just complete this straight off the bat.
Okay.
So that way, we don't have to worry about ending our turn in that location. So that was good.
I'm trying to read this little word right here. It's so small.
It says Parker, because that's Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker.
Oh.
The Daily Bugle is where he kind of works for. Okay, so when I end my turn here, I can reveal the top card of the Master Plan deck, and I may place it on the bottom. So we'll look and see what it is. Okay, well, it's 3 and a bam, so he'll end here, but you have a turn to go, so you could move, and I have you move for you, so you can move away from there, so you don't have to stay there. So I think that's okay to leave that on top. And he's only giving 1 civilian, so that way we don't, like, none of these are going to overflow because he's going away from them. So I think that's a good thing to leave on top. Sound good to you? Okay. So, your turn. You have to draw a card.
Okay. I've got moving a star.
Moving a star. Okay. You already have a moving a star for me. So remember, if you end in this one or this one, you have to take a crisis token. Is this the one? This is what you want to play? You want to play a moving a star as well?
I'm gonna.
Okay, star to complete this one.
And then I gotta move and
rescue a civilian.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got 2 threats taken care of right now.
And then move. Because.
Hero, if you end your turn there, you have to take a crisis token.
Oh,
yeah, you might not want to. Yeah, might not want to end there. You just don't want to take a crisis token because then you have to play a card face down and not get anything out of it. So. Okay, so then Rhino goes, right? So we knew this was coming. So he goes 1, 2, 3. He does his BAM, which is deal damage to each hero in Rhino's location equal to the number of locations he entered this turn. Then move all damaged heroes 1 location clockwise. Well, we knew he was going there. We got out of his way. He smashed into nothing. So then he is also putting 3 civilians out here, 1 in each of the locations by him. Yeah, well, that's that. So we're starting off. You're giving me a move and a star, which is good. I feel like I'm gonna need it. I draw a card. Oh man, my other organic ice body. I don't feel like I need that. But let's see what we're gonna do here. I have a move from you. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move. I have a move and a star from you. So I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna star to place a star on here, but I don't want to end here. So I'm gonna hop back over here. And then I can reveal the top card of the Master Plan deck and I can put it on the bottom if I want. Okay, he's gonna go 1 and bam. And then he's gonna add a thug to each of the locations. So he'd go into the space that I'm in right now. He's gonna add a thug here, here, and here, which isn't bad if I can at least clear 1 thing out from over here next turn, which I think I could probably do. So I think we can leave that one there too, because I can make it a priority to clear something out over there, so we don't overflow. And I can try not to end here so I don't take a damage. All right. So your turn. You have a wild for me.
Let me draw my card. I got great responsibility.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Um, let's rescue up to 3 civilians in your location. For each civilian you rescue with this special effect, gain 1 punch token.
Okay.
So it's basically the opposite of
Yeah.
my great power.
Great power. Yeah. Okay. Well, you have a wild for me. Both of those let you move another space. You could get into spaces that have either 3 civilians or the 3 thugs.
Mm-hmm. Um, hmm. Plan great responsibility.
Okay. So remember, you have a wild
Uh-huh.
on top of the 3 civilians that you can rescue.
Uh,
You want to rescue another one before you go? Okay. And then you
rescue.
move over here with your move. And then you can rescue up to 3 civilians in your location. Yep. Yep, that's really good.
Woo!
And then you get a punch token. For each rescued civilian with this special effect, gain 1 punch token. Yep, so you have 3 punch tokens now. That's so good.
Now, if I just have like these 2
Yeah.
punches, I can just boop. He's
Yeah.
gone.
Okay.
Gone.
Well, I guess I'm gonna draw. Not exactly what I was thinking I would use, but that'll be okay. You gave me a move. I can do another move. I don't want to end there, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do. Here you go. I'll do. I don't know if I need my organic ice body, but I kind of want the move. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do a move and a punch. We'll see what happens here. So I will move over there with your move. I will punch to get rid of 1 thug, so that way we don't have the overflow. And then I'm gonna move over here, so that way I don't end in a place that gives me a crisis token, and I don't end where he's gonna hit me. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so then he's gonna go again. We knew what was kind of going on because of this space. That space is really helping us out. Moves 1 space, does a bam. And then we have 3 thugs to put out. 1 in each of these 3 locations here. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So then it's your turn. You have a move and a punch from me. And then it's your turn, and you can draw a card.
Okay. I got web sling.
Oh man, your other special card.
All the special cards. Gain 2 move tokens.
Okay.
And then on the bottom there's a move.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, the move.
Lots of moving. All right. So what do you want to do? You got a move and a punch from me. It's not terrible to end in this location so we see what card's coming up so we know what to avoid. You already have a move from me and a punch. Could do anything. You could even do just your basic punch if you wanted to.
I'll do the punch.
Right? Because you can punch that guy for 1, and then you got to move and a punch from me, so you can move there, punch that guy, and then you end your turn there, right? So then you get to look at the top card. Okay, no bam on that one.
Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then he puts 2 tokens on this one, and this one, which would be okay because you have another turn to try to get rid of a civilian there. So I think we leave that there too,
Yeah.
right? Like
Mhm.
we just know what's coming. We know how to avoid him. I like that. I think that's really good for us.
Mhm.
All right, so then I am going to draw a card here. Star. Oh, I drew a cryokinesis, so I can attach a stun token to the villain or henchman at my location. Um, these are not super helpful. Um, I kind of think I need to just stay here. I'm a little disappointed because I don't want to clear out all of your thugs here for you, but I think that that's. Oh boy, but if I don't give you a star, you might not. If you don't draw a star, you won't clear out that space, and then we could have an overflow. Yikes. Interesting. I think I am just going to put down this cryokinesis, although I'm not going to attach a stun token. I think it's better to give you the star to guarantee that, and then I will do a punch here for a thug, and then a star for a civilian. Yeah, and we'll just go that way. And then you can go.
Okay.
So you get to draw a card.
I got
Good.
double
I'm
punch.
really glad that I decided to play that star, even though it was a waste, because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to clear this location out
I
enough.
might just keep that so I have all
All
the
the
things
punches.
to
Yeah.
defeat him.
Yeah. Okay. What are you thinking you want to do here?
So,
You have a star for me,
um,
and then
whatever I want
yeah,
here.
you could just get your move tokens if you wanted
Yeah.
to. You know, just do
Yeah.
that, and yeah, just stock up on your tokens and get ready to go.
Yay.
So get 2 move tokens. That's good.
1, 2. And then
You have a star for me, which again, remember, because we want to clear that out, because he's gonna end up here and add 2 to both locations. He's not doing a BAM though, so if you wanted to, you could move over here. You don't want to end here, right? Because you'll get a crisis token. But you could move over here, and you may search your deck for any one card, then shuffle your deck and put it on top.
Ooh.
That seems like a good way to end a turn. So yeah, you can look at whatever card you want there. Yeah, look through your deck. And then I will go ahead and get Rhino going here. So we already know what's happening again because of that. That daily bugle is really helpful. So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to be in the same space as you. No BAM, which is good. And then he's putting a thug and a civilian on each of these locations. Can you grab me another thug and civilian, please?
Yep. Oh man, it's so loud.
Yeah, we have a lot of them out. So thug and a civilian. All right.
There we go.
Cool. What card did you decide to put on top?
Oops.
Was it this one?
Oh, yep, that one.
Oh yeah, your double stars. So that way you have, yeah. That way we can kind of get to the end of those. Have a variety of cards then for you. I like that. I like that idea a lot. All right, so then I have a move from you. Let's see what I draw. I could use a double star. Oh, a double wild. That'll work. That will work. So what I will do, I'll play my double wild. And I am going to spend your move to move over here. And then I'm going to spend the double wild to get rid of this threat. So then we have that. And then you may draw cards until you have 3 in hand. Well, okay, there we go.
I mean,
I already have 3. Not really worried
yeah.
about it. All right, then it's your turn. You have double wilds for me. What do you draw? Such a surprise. What are you gonna draw? Oh yeah, it's a double stars. It's almost like you knew. All right, what do you want to play? You already have double wilds from me. We only have 2 civilians left to rescue before we push that over.
I have no space to do my great power.
Yeah, not to do 3 of them. You could do 2 of them, but
I want to do all of the things.
yeah, it would be great to do all of them.
Yeah. And I have my move tokens I can use.
Yeah. Thinking move and punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. Because then you have all kinds of stuff to.
I have the double wild.
Remember, we are only 2 away from that, so be careful about pushing that over.
Yeah. So maybe 1 civilian, but not 2 civilians.
Yeah, I think it would be good if we could maybe wait 1 more turn. Do you want to end and see what his card's going to be so we can kind of plan around that?
So I can.
Yeah, do your punch and your wild from here. Okay.
And then move over here.
And then you have another wild.
Oh, I have another punch.
Yeah.
From my card.
Yeah. Okay.
And then here.
And then you can end and then flip up his card and see what it is.
It's a BAM with no move.
Oh, it's his Rhino charge.
Ooh.
So he moves clockwise to the next location with any heroes.
Oh, well, somebody's gonna get hit.
Well, you would get hit, but you'd only get hit for 1.
Yeah.
The decision is, do we want to do that? Or do we want to try to put it at the bottom and see what happens on the next one? I mean, it's not bad as far as the overflow goes. Right?
I think I can leave it up top.
Take a damage?
Yeah.
Take 1?
I'll take a damage.
Yeah, I think we can probably make do with that, with 1 damage. Again, at least we know what's coming, so we can kind of plan around it. Oh man, if only I had 1 more move, because I drew my cryokinesis, I could make him not do anything there. I'm a move and a punch from you, and I could potentially do another. I could do a couple punches and get us close on that side of things too. Sure, why not? Let's just do this. I'm gonna put out a single punch. And I'm gonna spend your move to come. Well, or do I just do double punches there? No, I'm gonna come over here. No, I'm gonna do my 2 punches before I move. I'm gonna do punch, punch.
We're 1 away from both.
Should I move? Yeah, I'll go ahead and move over there. Yeah, I'm in a location with both of them if need be. Okay, so then here we go. We know that Rhino is coming here. We got Rhino. He's moving to the next clockwise location with a hero. Yep. And then he's got a BAM, which deals the damage to each hero in Rhino's location equal to the number of locations he entered this turn. Then move all damaged heroes 1 location clockwise. So it is going to push you this way.
I got all good cards.
I know. You just have to get rid of 1 of them. I mean, you probably don't need your double punch since you have great power.
Yeah. And it's just on the bottom of my deck.
Yeah.
I might get it back.
Yeah, it's not like ideal, but also we can work with it, I
And
guess.
we have this.
Yeah. You had a
This right here.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a punch for me, and then it is your turn. And we are one away from civilians, thugs, and crisis. So
Damn.
go ahead and draw a card, and let's see what you get. I
Okay.
should have maybe left a. Oh, I guess you got move tokens, so we can
Move.
do it.
Star. That's what I got.
And you have a punch, so I mean, you could get it going right now. You could clear out both of those things. You gonna do a move and a star?
Yep.
All right.
So move, punch, star, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then.
Yep. And these all go.
Now we have more things to
Yeah.
pick out.
Hopefully we don't need them. Hopefully we can just
Yes.
get him taken care of here. Here's what I'm gonna do. Just in case he has that clockwise move thing, I am going to play a move and a star on my organic ice body. So I am going to move just over here. I'm just going to move the one space. I'm going to rescue these two civilians, and I'm just going to end my turn there. Because I know that he's got more of those cards that he moves to the next person. I know he's got quite a few of them in his deck, so I'm going to do that just to hopefully not protect you a little bit in case he does have that. So, I mean, I guess a bad thing would be if he did a move 2 and a bam, which we really just don't know at this point. Whoa, yeah, we're just gonna risk it. Here we go. Okay, it is another Rhino charge. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so move clockwise to the next location with a hero. We're going there. And then he bams, he deals the damage. However, I cannot take any damage until the beginning of my next turn. So I don't take any damage. And so that means I stay there because he only moves damaged heroes out of his space. Nice. All right, so I have a move and a star for you, and then it's your turn. You might have enough to just take him out right here. Let's draw your card and see what you get. A wild.
Okay. I don't need that.
Oh yeah, because great power is just 3 punches. It's not like defeat thugs. Yeah. The other one is civilians. You rescue civilians. This one you just have a triple punch.
So I move over here with my move.
Yeah.
And then
triple punch.
Bam.
And then 2 more punches.
2 more punches and plus the other one.
And you still have another punch. You still have another move. You still have another star.
I have 2
moves. Well, and you still have stuff on the card, so that is the power of Spider-Man right there.
Spider-Man!
Nice job. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in with us. I hope you had a good time. Rhino, he can be really nasty, but man, that Daily Bugle really helped us out. Just knowing what is coming. It's really good against Rhino. That is for sure. I've had some bad experiences with Rhino, but this was not one of them. This one felt pretty good. So, as always, make sure if you are enjoying the campaign, leave comments, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when we're going. Again, we do this every Sunday at 8 o'clock. Do a stream to the next mission. You can go to the Facebook page, the Dice Time Facebook page, and I have some pinned things up there. There's a pinned poll where you can add who you would like to see. You can put heroes, you can put villains, you can whatever you want to see. Let us know in there, and we'll try to get it up as soon as we can. And we also have all of the things where you can see the map. There's a spreadsheet. of where we're currently at, so you can kind of see everything that we have going on, all of the resources at our disposal. So you can see if you wanted to unlock a certain hero or something to see us play with, that option is out there as well. So definitely go there. Let us know. Any feedback we will take gladly. Again, we're doing this just to have a good time, but we always want to know what we can do better. I hope you had a nice time with us. As always, I am Paul,
And I'm Natalie.
and I hope everyone has a good evening.